have a topic that I wanted to discuss today that involves fake cards or maybe slightly altered cards, also grading cards. There's this is one of the these are some big risks when investing or collecting Pokemon cards or anything that's really old. There's a high or not a high probability, but there's a probability that people want to create fake ones because you can make a lot of money off of it. It's sometimes very hard to tell. Now there are some Pokemon cards in Yu-Gi-Oh that it's very obvious. You look at the card, you're like, wow, this is fake. I have some of those, but I wanted to dedicate this conversation to the really hard ones to identify, because those ultimately are the ones where people are going to get scammed on. And I'm not an expert on identifying the cards, however I do have some cards that I want to show you guys today that I think some of them are fake, but they are so good, it is so hard to tell. And I would also like your opinion on some of these cards to see if I'm just being overcritical or these cards are actually might be fake. So I do want to start actually with this. So this, I got PSA 10 Unlimited Blue Eyes SDK Gem Mint. Now, it looks great. It's graded great. However, it's very hard to tell. But I don't think this is fake at all. But I'm just saying that I don't think it's a 10. Because look at this. There's a little, like, damage mark here, or like a paint mark. Now, I don't know if that's in the case or that's on the card. The seller did not let me know, and I was unable to see that with the pictures. I mean, it's very minuscule, but it's there. Also, you look in this corner, there's a little, it's kind of like a little nick, right? Also, this corner, like the corners don't look too good, and I know Yu-Gi-Oh corners are very hard, but it just looks very sloppy. I don't know, what do you guys think? There's no scratches or anything on the card, maybe that's why they gave it a 10 or something. But that paint, or that like nick paint mark right there, as well as this like corner has like whitening, I don't think that deserves the card as a 10. And if you actually look at it out, this less paint up, or less brown up here than down here, it's very, very subtle. I don't know, what do you guys think? Am I just being too critical, or is this just not 10 worthy, like kind of what I'm thinking? But regardless, PSA graded this as a 10. So if we judge their standards, which a lot of people use to grade cards, then it's a perfect card, but I don't know, it just seems weird. Anyway, enough with that card. We will now move to these. I've got these a couple days ago, no, I guess a couple weeks ago now. So I got a reverse Rayquaza. These are from EX Deoxys. Reverse Rayquaza and a hollow Rayquaza. Now I want you just to look at these and tell me if you think something is weird. I'm not gonna say anything yet. Okay, if you didn't see it already, obviously this is just reverse, it's a little different. Hollow, but look at the text. Isn't that very obvious? The text on this has so much more spacing than this card. And I don't know why, because it's basically the same card. One's just in reverse, and one's just not, right? That's very noticeable. I don't know which is really which, like which one would be real or fake. If it is, but I mean, honestly, I can't tell. Like these, like holding these cards, or even if I take them out of here, like this is a Pokemon card to me. Take this one out as well. Like they feel like it. There's no way. It's the same material, the same thickness. Actually, this does feel a little bit too thick, but it's so subtle. Like, no, I think I'm just being way too critical and thinking that this one's fake. Like the hollow patterns there. as an kind of a similar example, we have here Space Center. Here's the reverse, and here's the non-reverse. The texts are the same as they should be, right? Because that's not being altered, just the picture is being changed. And all these have similar reverse patterns. I do have other examples. Hold on one second. Let me just go in the binder really quick. This might be a slightly better example to compare it to. So here is Deoxys Hollow. Here's the reverse. If we look at the text is basically the same to me. There's no real thing to distinguish from there. Where the hollow pattern, reverse pattern, it looks the same. So my thing is, again, why is the spacing so big here? If I had to take a guess, the hollow one is the fake, if it is, because it just looks wrong. But again, maybe I'm being too critical. I would love to hear what you guys think. Again, this isn't like a $10,000 card or anything, but I know I like to just collect the real stuff, so yeah, these are definitely both real in my head. I don't see anything, I don't feel anything. They're the exact same card, but I just wanted to compare the reverses of that. We actually have another one, hold on. We can actually look at Dusclops as well. They're both hollow too. Dusclops reverse, Dusclops hollow. Again, the text is the same to me. The card is exactly the same. Yeah, so okay, I'll stop harping on that for now. But man, EX Deoxys, what a set. It's beautiful. But again, if one of these cards are fake, I mean, yeah, it kind of stinks, but it's not like I bought, I would be very upset if, like, this was fake, or, like, a fake 10 or something, but, again, PSA graded it, so, I don't know, but, yeah, that's just one of the things about getting the graded cards, is you're putting the faith in the company to grade it accurately. But yeah, I didn't get this graded, so make sure when you buy cards to really look at them, because the seller did not even show me that at all. And maybe it's not a big deal, but it's something that I wish I was aware of prior to buying it. I think that's enough Pokemon for right now. Pokemon I'm pretty good with. I can kind of tell a lot of stuff, except for obviously like what we just had there. It's very hard to tell that for me. Now Yuigoh is much harder for me. I had someone comment on a previous video about my Flame Wingman being potentially fake, so I thought we could open it up. I already looked at this and I'm pretty confident it's real. Main thing you look at is the first edition stamp or sticker, and the text down here. To me it looks all fine. Then you have the cursive and Nimbus thing down here. Why is it not picking it up? Maybe cameras can't pick it up. I mean, I see it right now, but the camera's not picking it up. It's there. This moves and changes. Maybe it is picking it up, but I just can't see. Another thing, I guess you can see the back too, but to me this feels good. Feels fine. There's like a little factory kind of line on it, but it's definitely not a perfect card, but it's good for me. It feels real, just feels like a card. But the first edition thing is the noticeable thing. So now I want to show you guys these cards that I got. I didn't notice this until I just started, was looking up and deeper about Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I wanted you guys to look at this card. Look at that first edition. And then look at this. Completely different. This is a lot thinner, and this looks like it's bolded. And I think these might be fake, or if it is fake, then these two are also fake. But I got these all from different sellers, so I it just happened to be fake. It does feel a little bit different, but I don't know if that's just because, again, this is an ultimate rare. If this is a fake, it is so good, because it is so hard to tell. The thing that confuses me too is right here, the Nimbus thing or whatever. When you do this in the light, it looks fine, it changes. So they did that accurately if it is fake. Also, again with this, like these two fonts are the same and this is a different set. I don't know if it's just this like card or this set, but all of these have that first edition more bolded. But to me, other things look fine. I don't know, it's just annoying that people try to fake cards because, I just want to own the real thing and they try to capitalize off stupid little stuff. It's just kind of frustrating. I kind of understand why they do it, obviously, just to make money, but it's a very slimy way. But yeah, for me, this card is definitely real. It just feels like the real deal. If we go to these Cyber Dragons, I know these are real. I'm very confident these are real. You can see that the first edition is basically the same. The font looks great. We can also look at the copyright to see down here, and we can see that they're both fine. There's nothing to, worry about. It looks clean to me. I was looking at buying some Slifer the Sky Dragons from the GBI set, and there are so many fake ones on eBay, it's disgusting. And the ones that are real, they're just kind of expensive, but it's a beautiful card. I really want to add it to my collection, but it is very scary potentially getting a fake card. You gotta make sure you look at all the pictures, and if you think it's a really good deal, it probably is because it's fake. Not all the time though. I went through all the cards in this binder, checking the first edition stamp, checking the Nimbus, just checking the font and comparing it. And it all looked pretty good to me. I was kind of surprised. I thought I would have gotten like one or two like cards that were sketchy, but I just got these a while ago before. Like these cards I got for like $10, like these. I don't know what they are now, but I'm just saying that I got these a while ago, so there's no point in faking them just to make like $5-10, Even this one's a little sketchy. Yeah, look at that. But okay, this is also from the same set as those other Cyber Dragons I showed you in the beginning. So I don't know if it's just the set, or I just so happen to randomly get all these fake cards from this set from different sellers. I don't know. I feel like that's really improbable, but it's definitely possible. Because again, why would you fake that card? When I bought that, it was like $5-10. It was a while ago. So yeah. That's kind of the end of this topic of discussion. Is just a lot of these first edition cards were faked, and it's just sad. But when you buy the products, make sure that you look in-depthly on the card and you compare it to something else. And if they have shady pictures, it's probably not like, if I wanted to sell one of these cards, I'm giving you every corner, every angle of the card, because I want you to be sure that it's the card that you're buying. Like if you go to TCG Player and you buy some cards, man, I can't even have any of the cards in the binder, but I'll buy cards and it'll say like near mint. I go to like the picture and I'll buy it. It's like cut up, it's got scratches everywhere. Like these people who sell on TCG Player have absolutely no idea what they're doing. It's so frustrating. It's disgusting actually too. So I really only buy my stuff from eBay now with really good pictures, especially because these cards are getting so expensive and people realize they can make a lot of money faking it or reselling fake stuff, and it's hard to fake these things. You have to be really good, but technology is getting pretty good and you can do it. And I guess that's another conversation, is if the card is fake but it looks exactly the same, it feels the same, is it kind of like just the same card? I don't, that's a psychological, moral question. If I had a fake card, I wouldn't want to sell to someone else knowing that I didn't tell them it was fake, so I guess that's my idea. But if anyone knows why the font on this holo is more elongated than on this reverse holo, let me know. I might buy 1 or 2 more of these just to compare it, but I just want to know why it's so weird. Or not weird, but just different. But anyway, thank you all for listening and watching and enjoying this conversation, and I'll see you guys in my next video.